the party agent, sir, come in please, the party agent for PDP, who made the observation, who spoke here, and right now he's here with us. Thanks for waiting to be with us.
Thank you very much.
Now I would like to understand, you heard the reaction of the chairman of the commission to your observation. Going forward, what is your reaction? Does that satisfy you?
Well, I think it's unfortunate that the chairman of the commission allowed things to degenerate to this level. We approached him quietly. The PDP had a petition, raised issues concerning 4 states, and the petition was taken to their main office. Nobody was ready to take the petition. And that was how my colleague came back here and approached him gently. Look, we have this petition from our party. And he told my colleague to go and give it to his chief of staff. Then later, he was asked to go and give to the secretary. We were surprised to see that later yesterday evening, the secretary came and threw the papers at my colleague. And that the chairman said he was not going to take any results. He was not going to take the petition. And so we were wondering, if in a situation where we are talking about providing the best for the people of this country, what we expect from the commission is fair treatment to everybody. What we expect from the commission is equal treatment for every political party. If for any reason a political party wrote a petition, raised issues about a state, and you set up a committee to go to that state to investigate, what is the difficulty in setting up a committee to go and look at the issues that we have raised? That is our point.
Okay, but you heard his response to what you, but what's your own reaction?
Remember, he was not prepared to even answer it until I said you must answer. Yes. And he shouldn't have gone to that level. That's the point we are saying. That's the point that if he gives any room for people to doubt what he's doing, then it will be difficult for people to accept what he's doing. That is our point. Okay. So we must provide. He should be able to provide a level playing ground for everybody. If he attends to Mr. A, he should be able to attend to Mr. B. That's our point. It's as simple as that.
Okay. Going forward now, you made your observation. Yes. He has replied. Before then, you had said you had no confidence in him. You said you didn't think you wanted to go forward with this. With the explanations now, what's your feeling?
Well, again, I want to say it's sad that Jega could allow us to degenerate to this level. I'm a party agent. We are going back to the party to report to our party, and they will be able to make a statement.
Larry, can I come in here, please?
Some would say, could there have not been a better way for which you would have raised this issue? Because in some parts of the country, everywhere is already tense, and some people feel that your outburst sort of heightened the tension in the country. So could there have not been a better way for which you would have spoke about these issues than the way you did?
The simple truth is this. We expected that things must be done in the proper way they should be done. And that was why, as a party, I told you, we went to the office to simply register our protest. Nobody was ready to take it from us. We were frustrated. We were forced to come to him here. And he said, go and give it to them. What other ways? The man said he doesn't want to take it. And this is the only place we can see him to let the world know that this is what the man is doing. If we started very well and somewhere along the line, you are veering, from the position. It gives people concern. And that is the concern we came to express. Okay. If not for the reason that we came here to express that concern, nobody will ever knew that we had written a petition and raised the issues about 4 states.
Okay.
Kaduna is where the vice president comes from. And things were done if the vice president wanted to do otherwise, they will say he's using government force. Yes. In front of the vice president, they did a lot of anomalies. We raised that point. In Kano, young children were thumbprinting and voting, we raised that point. In Jigawa, in Cape, all these things are there. Okay. But the man is closing his eyes to it, and that's our problem.
Okay, just give me a minute. Just a minute. Suleiman, you were trying to raise a point there.
I have a couple of questions from Nigerians all over the world for Elder Orubebe. Okay. I know you're the one with the earpiece, so you can just relay our questions to him.
I'll relay it. Yes.
Yes, beautiful. Very quickly, ask him if there wasn't any other way to go about this particular one, knowing full well he had asked them to go through the Secretariat. What he's saying to you now is going through the PA. The INEC chairman has said categorically that's not the place to go to. The Secretariat was still open. Did they take that document back to the Secretariat as a matter of fact?
All right. They want to know in the studio right now that you were told to go take it to the Secretariat, the petition. Now, did you take it to the petition? Did you take the petition?
Listen. No, let me just even tell you. You see, I told you from the beginning. Yes. We went to their Secretariat. Suleiman, we went to their Secretariat, and they were not ready. They were not ready to take the petition from us. That was why he was approached. The River State issue that he even attended to, he never had anybody. He was emailed that there's a problem in River State, and he went there. He hurried to go to that place. But here we came with a petition talking about issues in 4 states.
Which you took to the commission.
To the Secretariat, they refused to take. We took it to his attention. He said, okay, give it to my Chief of Staff, give it to my Secretary. We gave it to them. Yesterday evening, they came and threw the papers at him. Is that the way to do things? That is our concern. He should not raise issues for people to doubt what he's doing. Okay. We are already circumspect about what he's doing. And I think that the earlier he calls himself to order, it's not going to be nice for everybody.
All right. Thank you. Well, I hope, Suleiman, you got his response.
Let me add more to it. Are these issues that are so pressing that could not wait for the petition to be submitted?
Well, let me put that to him. I would like you to start by introducing yourself. We didn't know you were coming on. But he wants to know from the studio, what do you think were those issues that were so pressing that couldn't have waited, that had to be addressed at this point?
The point was the petition was taken when the commission was meeting yesterday, before we started any collation.
Okay, but what were the issues that made it that mandatory that we had to handle it here?
Because they were discussing trying to send to cancel election in Rivers, and then we have other states that wanted cancel also. So we say if we are going to send a delegation to cancel one state, you can as well take our own and cancel it. Now he said the letter was not addressed to him. Yes. We should go and change the letter and address it to him. By the time we changed that and came back, they had started the collation. Okay. And he has instructed that if we have anything, we should give it to Abdullahi. The Rivers petition was sent...
Abdullahi being the PA.
The man sitting on his left. Okay. And if you watch this, the man sitting on his left. Yeah. The petition from Rivers was sent by email to the same Abdullahi which he treated. When we brought this back, he said, okay, no. His PS signed for it. He said, no, he should have given it to the Secretary of the Commission. The Secretary of the Commission was not in the office. The same thing, Rogers wrote a petition, which the Senator was telling us this morning. They went there, they didn't see anybody. They came to him and said, look, he has already given instruction, everything should be sent to the Secretariat. That's the one for Imo State. Okay. So what have we done wrong by bringing out that, look, we want justice, treat us equally. If you are considering going to Rivers to find out whether you should annul it, you can as well consider our own, which is also here. You got the other one by email.
Okay, but going
personally.
Okay, going forward now, what is the step the party is going to take on those?
We have asked them to take it to the Secretariat, to the Commission, okay, and submit it there and see what already they are about to release the result from the other state. Okay. So there's nothing we can do. All we are just warning him is, be fair, treat us equally, and then you are better off. You have been transparent so far, but when it comes to addressing issues and you treat one way and treat the other way, then you give us doubt. You give us reason to worry. Otherwise, we are comfortable. Nothing to worry
Well,
about.
Larry,
Very comfortable, nothing to worry about. That is the word from the agents of the
what is wrong
PDP.
in bringing the petition? And I'll go back to the mail by Clarice here. Clarice is saying, well, it is wrong now that you have been told the channel, which you didn't explore. And it went further to say,
Yes.
one wonders the implications of the conduct of a serving director of special duties in the office of the NSA will have for the prevention of post-election violence in Nigeria. Clarice is saying the conduct shown on live television there is capable of causing chaos for us, and knowing full well that you should know better being a security personnel.
Well, Suleiman, the agent has left, so we might not be able to put
Well,
that
anyway, I think that's the
question
question.
to him right now.
Anytime we get hold of him, and possibly we also wanted to find out from him if he's a card-carrying member of the party, because a lot of questions coming in here. If Professor Jega hadn't mentioned his name, no one would have thought that he was also standing as an agent, with Elder Godsday Orubebe in this particular election.
Well, Suleiman, I can tell you that these are questions I'll still try and get a hold of him so that we can put these questions to him. But I can tell you from me and Linda here that the dynamics in this room has changed. Before I spoke in the morning, I explained how even yesterday when the chairman of the commission announced that there will be a break, everybody was like, all right, no problem, let's go. And even when before that, while observations were made, nothing was really, it didn't appear there was any problem whatsoever. But right now, everything has changed, hasn't it, Linda?
Yeah, people are not even, leaving the hall. Usually when there's a break like this, you see people leaving and coming back, but everybody's seated waiting for the resumption of the announcement of the results.
So that's what we have here right now.